Hi, I'm the Moorlander and this is Moorlander EDC. Now, I was going through my knife drawer at the weekend and found this and thought, why have I not made any content on this so far? This is screaming out to be made some content on, and as soon as I saw it I thought, this is perfect for a 4-minute fix. So we're going to do a 4-minute fix on the Victorinox, and I have to come close to this one because it really is quite small, on the Victorinox Classic SD. Now what I do with the 4-minute fix is I try and see if I can challenge myself to go through all of the features of a certain item within 4 minutes. Some have worked, some have gone slightly over, so without going into this now, let's turn the camera around and let's start our 4-minute fix. Okay, so here we have the Classic SD, and as usual, this piece of content is definitely not sponsored by Seiko. I'm still waiting on that email, Seiko, you know, emails in the description, but here we go. So, the SD, let's go into some sizes. So made by Victorinox, this is the cherry red version. There's probably a dozen different versions as far as these colours are concerned. There's probably another 20 or so versions where they have different scales with lines and certain things. And then there is also an ALOX version. Size wise, it comes in just at 56 millimeters, or in old money that is 2¼ inches. Now, strictly speaking, Victorinox say that there are 7 tools on here. I would argue that one of them isn't necessarily a tool, but they just wanted to bump that number up. But you have 2 tools on this side, a tool on that side. There are some here at the end, and then I'll show you where that elusive 7th one is. Oh, while we're at it, grams wise, this is tiny. I mean, really small. As far as weight is concerned, it comes in just at only 21 grams. The first tool, all of these are removed with a really nice kind of generous nail nick, and you have this tiny wee little blade. The blade comes in at 35 millimeters, and is, you know, it's useful if you need to get into boxes and that sort of stuff. As far as inch is concerned, it's 1¼ inch. It's made with Victorinox's own stainless steel. That one closes. All of these use a little spring detent system. The spring's reasonably tough, but you know, these are really quite small tools. Then pulling this one out, you'll hopefully be able to see here that there is a nail file. This tool in itself is certainly really good for little hygiene kind of things like that. The nail file that's on here is great for if you have a sharp nail. If you need to get anything from underneath your nail, you can use the bit end here. But this end also serves as a flathead screwdriver, so that's tool number 3. Now, as far as the size of that, it's tiny. It's about 2½ millimeters, so perfect for things like glasses and that sort of stuff. On the opposite side here, we then have some scissors. The scissors are functional, but I mean, you're not really going to be cutting up Christmas wrapping paper with these. Again, you know, if you need to do anything as far as hygiene is concerned, maybe you have something caught on something, small pieces of thread, they're very good for that sort of stuff. And the spring on these is really quite good. There's some good bounce back in that. The other 2 tools are here. 2 tools are here at the end. There is the classic Victorinox toothpick, and then on the opposite side there is a small pair of tweezers. Now, as far as tweezers is concerned, you're definitely not going to be able to pull hairs or anything like that. At a pinch, you might be able to get little pieces of wood or splinters or anything like that out. However, you know, they're very. I mean, I can bend it that way quite easily, so they're quite flimsy. But if you need to be able to separate small things from other small things, they're definitely good for that. The last little tool on here is the keyring, which they class as a tool. Now, what I thought I'd do in these last few seconds is just compare it against some other things so that you can see the size. Here is a clipper, a metal clipper lighter. Then we've got 2 small torches. We've also got a key just to show you just how small this is. Do you know what? I'm claiming that as a victory. Now, is there anything I missed? I always get to this bit of the section, I think, is there anything that I've missed? I've covered the scales, yeah, I've covered all of the tools. Do you know what? I think I might just have done a perfect 4-minute fix. Now, there's no doubting that within this tiny little form factor, and it really is tiny, that there's sufficient in here to get by on an EDC kind of basis. You know, it's not the all bells and all whistles that you get with some of the larger models, but it really isn't designed to be that. It's that classic little tool that you can add onto a keychain to have stuff there if you're at a bare minimum. And I think it does a job of that really well. The icing on the cake with these, I mean, I picked this up. Where did I pick this up? I picked this up from Millets here in the UK. I think it was £12. So they are kind of next to nothing. If you are doing EDC on a budget, then you know you can definitely do that with one of these. I'll leave some links in the description below if you want to see some more from these. Some of those might be affiliate links. If you use those, it's to no extra cost to you guys. It just means that I get a small kickback so that I can continue to make content like this. I'll also leave some of my social media links in there as well. As we usually do, it's YouTube. If you would like to like this content, that would be amazing. If you'd like to subscribe, that would be even better. And to share this content really helps with the YouTube algorithm, even though I struggle to say that word every now and again. But hey, for now, stay safe, stay Moorlander, and stay EDC.